Let's take it now to some Cowboys rumors. First up, is Terrance Williams' job in danger? Well, based on the arrest, yeah, I'll give it 3 stars. So it's not quite set in stone. It's really kind of 2.5. I rounded up here to 3 stars on this one. There are a lot of people out there, I know, including you guys watching the show, that want T. Will gone because he's a body catcher, had a lot of critical drops that often resulted in interceptions last year. So that's the concern there. At the same time, as of right now, that money is still guaranteed to T. Will. And right now, there is no savings involved for Terrance Williams or money saved for the Cowboys if they cut Terrance Williams. Yeah, it's a down year, no TDs. But before this arrest, T. Will was not getting cut. The Cowboys saved 0 money, and that's if they use the post-June 1st designation, which also pushes more dead money into the future. If they just cut him outright, it's a net loss of $2 million in addition to the dead cap hit for the Cowboys. So it is in danger because of the arrest, especially if he's convicted and faces a suspension. But it's not quite set in stone like maybe I think some people on Twitter thought. All right, quick recap here of the rumor meter. 0 stars, fights Odell Beckham 1 against the net. 1 star is a small shred of truth. 2 stars means people are talking, firmly in that rumor category. 3 stars means pretty likely. 4 stars means Zeke Seaton. It's fact. Keep it rolling now. Next to number 2. Is it Blake Jarwin's breakout year? 2 stars on this one. I think that's being generous here. People are talking again from fan side. They picked Blake Jarwin as the Cowboys' breakout player, and I get the reasoning behind it because Jarwin is very well regarded by the staff, by the front office, as Stephen Jones like say he caught 70 or 80 balls last year at Oklahoma State, which was not the case whatsoever, but that's okay. The Cowboys clearly like him, but there's a lot of competition at the tight end spot. You got 4th-round pick Dalton Schultz. You got Jeff Samuel, who's actually played before. And yes, the Eagles try to snag Blake Jarwin, so there is some high viewpoints for Jarwin around the NFL. But that doesn't mean he's going to emerge as a breakout player or even just as the starter at tight end. Plus, you guys got Rico Gathers out there. So I want to know from you guys, will Blake Jarwin emerge as the starter at tight end? Give me a like for a yes and a laughy face for a no. I don't know. If I had to bet, I think I'd lean toward Jeff Swaim at the beginning of the year and Dalton Schultz by the end of the year. But Blake Jarwin will get his chance just like Rico, just like Swaim, and just like Schultz. Taking it out to number 3. Will an undrafted free agent defensive back make the roster? As of now, I'll give it 2 stars, but that assumes I think the Cowboys will add something of safety in free agency before the year begins. There is a big open spot at safety, and you could also beat out Marquez White at cornerback. So in reality, there's 2 jobs available here for the Cowboys. The 2 names the Dallas Morning News mentioned were Cam Kelly and Tyree Robinson of San Diego State and Oregon, respectively. Of those guys, I think Cam Kelly is the one who's going to be the best player at cornerback and some safety in his background. I think he'd be best at safety. The Cowboys might try to make him into a corner like he was his last year at San Diego State. So I would not be surprised if one of those 2 made it, but we're way too far out to move any closer than beyond just the 2 stars. To number 4 now here, Kellen Moore as a college head coach. 2 stars. People are indeed talking on this one, namely Daniel Jeremiah of NFL.com, a.k.a. at Move the Sticks. He says Kellen Moore will be a college head coach within 3 years. I almost gave it 1 star. That is a pretty quick rise for a first-year coach who is now a quarterbacks coach for the Dallas Cowboys. Yes, he played under Chris Peterson. Yes, he's a very intelligent man, and I think he'll be a good coach. But 3 years for a college head coach? I don't know. I feel like it would require an OC job very quickly and then quickly into the head coaching realm. So I don't think it's going to be 3 years for Kellen Moore. I think it might be longer, but he does have the chance to become a head coach down the road. I think that's a little bit early. Plus, do we even trust Kellen Moore yet as the quarterbacks coach? Let me know. I have said for a while I thought Moore would make a good coach. We'll see how he fares in year 1 working with Dak Prescott, Mike White, and Cooper Rush, who we'll discuss here in just a second. But first, it was from our sponsor, The Guild. White, we mentioned Rush. Are the Cowboys not going to add a veteran quarterback? Well, folks, this one is going to be 4 stars. Don't expect it to happen. Look, I would have loved Matt Moore. But when the Cowboys drafted Mike White, I kind of knew, they're not going to go at a backup quarterback in terms of a veteran unless there are a lot of injuries at the position. So what the Cowboys want, and they very much changed their mindset here, they don't want a mentor. They want a young guy with potential because they saw what happened with Dak Prescott And in reality, you would rather hit on a decent quarterback than a decent any other position in the NFL draft, especially when you're in round 5, round 6, round 7. So I don't mind that mindset. I think Dak could benefit from a veteran quarterback. I know everyone says, oh, he benefited from Romo. I actually thought Mark Sanchez played a bigger role in helping develop Dak Prescott than anyone else in that actual quarterback room. So I wouldn't mind a veteran quarterback, but I am not believing it's going to happen. I'd be very surprised if it did go down, barring more injuries. So it's forced us that they won't do it. I wouldn't mind it. I'm a big fan of Matt Moore, but the Cowboys seem content to roll with Mike White and Cooper Rush. The latter of whom, by the way, did look very good last year in the preseason. And then one more quarterback note here. Are we going to have a Football Life episode about Tony Romo? Well, folks, 4 stars on this one. Zeke's eaten, and it's a fact. Kind of got leaked almost accidentally by Ed Warner. He revealed he was interviewed for the Romo documentary, A Football Life on NFL Network there. And Warner also said he was told it would air early in the 2018 season. Has not been officially announced, but if Warner's reporting it, I absolutely buy it there. So keep an eye out for that. If you liked All or Nothing, like I did, I'm sure you guys will like a Football Life episode on Tony Romo. So 4 stars on this one. It should go down. All right, folks, before I sign off, get your questions in the comments for an upcoming mailbag. You guys seem to like those. We'll keep doing them about once a week here as long as we got the questions flowing in. So give them in the comment section on Facebook or on YouTube, or tweet me on Twitter at WhatGoingDowney. And that will do it for us today, folks. Again, follow me on Twitter at WhatGoingDowney. If you missed anything, don't worry. We'll play it again. Until then, we'll see you next time.